But okay, I'll get this together. Typically, like it's $150 to install a toilet.
Okay.
And then my hourly rate is $85 an hour.
Okay.
So then to plumb the other two, probably 2 hours.
Woke up this morning, I didn't give a fuck. Took the first sip of my coffee, and I knew I still didn't give a fuck. It's a beautiful morning, and guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay on here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Happy New Year. What's up, my people? What's happening with it? Avery's in the house. Come through with $20. Got a quick recap story of Avery in a moment. What's happening, C-Club? I love the weekend. It's good. It's good. I like that little AI song. All right, so it's pretty cool. Avery with the 20 spot. You know, I never thought that is she still in here? I don't want to say all this for nothing. There she is. I never thought that we would be cool. Me and Avery. It goes to show you. Some people can adult on the YouTube streets, not have pure hatred and animosity. At one point, we were going at it, each other's neck pretty tough. And boy, what a problem to deal with was Avery. But put it behind us. Hard to trust her at first. I'm sure she probably thought the same for me. But cool as could be. Almost look back and be like, why did we even do that? It's funny though when that happens, because I remember she was arguing with this fucking mental case lady. I had a problem with as well. What was her name? I can't even remember her name. Damn it. What was her name, Avery? I don't remember this lady's name. Somebody will say it. But they were arguing. And I had went through it with both of them. I'm like, oh shit. Avery's way more psycho. Like this one doesn't even know what she's getting herself into. But it was comical. At that point, I can sit back. What was that lady's name? It wasn't Rose. The lady wasn't Rose. Damn it, what's her name? Fuck. Wasn't Rose. The other lady, I don't hear about her anymore. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time on her. I don't remember. I'm sure you will. Not perplexed. Not perplexed. The lady, it's kind of bothering me now. There was a clip made on Blank Screen's channel. And I'll tell you what, you guys were like going through it. Blank Screen made a clip. And then I said something on a live once. I was like, oh, hell no. Avery all the way on that one. And I was right. Don't remember her name. Crime Sleuth, and bam, that's exactly who I'm talking about. What happened to that lady? But Avery got her out of here. Anyway, enough of that shenanigans. So we're gonna have good internet tonight, that's for sure. I got some stuff to show you. Obviously, by now, you guys know it was a horrendous day for Not Bright Media in the courtroom. We're going to go over some stuff on some Twitter streets, but also, as you have known, I've been covering this War Eagle situation as best I can. And War Eagle has been trying to report the channel and whatnot. You know, getting spiteful in her older age. Not a problem. She doesn't know how to do anything right. Nope, no sweat. But I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Yes, that's going to be true for 2026 as well. I told you after finding out this lady was a district clerk, state of Texas. We called the Texas Attorney General, and I spoke with some people. I have one recorded phone call for your audio pleasure. Of course, I have the receipts. So we'll get into all that. I was hoping to recap off of the whodunit this week on the YouTube streets of, is it Chronicles of the Shady or is it not? Now, on the ass end of things, where the person already went on panel, I did invite the person back on this panel to hopefully clear the air on that situation in full, to leave no rock untuned. Just no questions. I could do it if she joins us. I don't know if she will join us, which is also an interesting point. We'll get there. We'll get there in a little bit. We'll get there, I guess, lastly. That's the best thing we can do. Who else is up in here? Happy New Year's. Well, damn, I didn't get a notification. What's up, Kits? What's happening, Mama? You know, you posted something as well this week that caught my eye. And I then started getting a whole bunch of texts from people that I know from YouTube. And it's looking that I might have to review. I might have to go over one of my friends that I've known for years, somebody that I was in prison with, somebody that I've known for years, somebody who's also a content creator, somebody who's got tens of millions of views on TikTok, millions of subscribers on TikTok, 40,000 on YouTube. They're shenanigans. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's the last thing that I want to do. However, sometimes you have to call it out because I am associated with this person on the internet. People know this person, they know of me, vice versa. I have probably 6 interviews with this person on my channel. There's a lot going on there. Unfortunately, man, receipts don't lie. So that's going to be for another live, not tonight. Also reached out to this person, nothing back. So that's a whole different story to tell. Not tonight's Not Bright Media. Yes, it is, Kit, but make sure you tune in when I cover that. I'm not saying Happy New Year in case people haven't figured out every year sucks worse than the last one. I'm getting old. I don't do New Year's. I don't do birthdays. I actually can't stand them nowadays. Call me Grinch, call me whatever. It is what it is. All right, so we do have a stable internet connection. How about that? So before we get into this phone call, which I know you guys are going to want to hear and listen to on War Eagle, last time we went live, last time I was live, I don't know if I showed everybody all this, but let me jump off where we kind of picked off. Okay, yeah, let me do that real fast. Okay, so I believe I showed this. I don't know. Elevated Truth, he sleep with men. He sleep with Gay Boy Radio. His wife, she lesbian. We don't know what language that is. But Hong, once again, trying to gobble me up, trying to suck me over the internet. I keep telling the man I'm not a homosexual, but he is infatuated with me. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. The problem is everybody, look, I'm a good looking dude. People want to suck me off all the time. I'm like a suck magnet, right? It's not even that big of a problem. He can, continue to fantasize about me all he wants. But the problem is when you have half of an intelligence agency crying about wanting to suck me, and then you have the other half putting me in whatever paperwork this was. Now, to be clear, this paperwork was specifically on Granny and Barbecue Lady. I have no idea why my name was in it. I have no idea. They're hawking whose channels these ladies go on and all this. But people, this is literally like the second time I've been in some type of legal paperwork in a case with these weirdos. And both times they've been relentlessly destroyed. Thank God. Okay, here it is. So they have been on a tear, Not Bright Media. And what I wanted to show you was, I can't find it, but after the information of this woman was leaked, Not Bright Media decided to go on and say this big Chat GPT post about, due to the doxing and this and that, the Texas prosecutors are working with them. Shut up. Nobody doxed anybody. It's just a name, right? But then 10 seconds later, they are trying to suck me. And then they're putting me in court paperwork. But what you have here is this is comical. This is comical. So you should know, I'm sure you know, all around YouTube, their generic paperwork was once again demolished. They took another L in court. Now look at this.
All right, baby, I'm heading out into the freezing cold. I love you so much.
All right, take it easy. I'll pick you up. Let me know.
All right, baby, I love you.
So look at this shit. This is from their thing. Court order notice and warning. This content is subject to a binding order of Pennsylvania Superior Court issued on December 30th. The court has enjoined all parties from transmitting, disseminating, posting, uploading, reposting, resharing, selling, offering for sale, displaying, or otherwise disrupting by any means any audio, video, image, screenshot, or transcript excerpt derived from the February 18th, 2025 hearing or any related trial court proceeding, absent express court authorization. This order applies to the named defendants and the does 1 through 50, as well as any other person acting in concert or participation with them who has. This serves as notice. This has got to be one of the most desperate things I've ever seen them do. What they're saying right now is, my fifis are hurt. I have sand in my pussy. Don't make fun of me. Don't talk about the court cases. Don't share it. Don't offer to show it. Don't do anything, because actually the court said that Granny and Barbecue can't do it, and everybody who we think that they're friends with. No one's allowed to do it. Like, the balls of these guys. What do they think? Bro, you guys are nobodies. You're nobodies. You don't get exempt from review and critique and to be talked about and discussed. You moron, you shouldn't have went and made the first ever RICO civil case in your own state if you don't want it talked about. But this is the desperation by these morons. By these morons. Now, but wait. So here's from today. Ordering granting defendants motions for dismissal and requiring plaintiffs to pay for the defendant's attorney fees and costs under the Pennsylvania anti-SLAPP statute. I'm really happy this happened to these morons and these ladies get a break. So this is from December 31st. Today, order granting application to quash. Upon consideration of the June 30th, 2025 appellee, Jessica Lynn sent motion to quash the appellant's appeal to failure to comply with Pennsylvania's RAP 3157, docketed as an application to squash appeal filed by appellee Jessica Lee Sang on July 10th. Stephanie Barbecue and Granny to squash the appellant's appeal to failure to comply, docketed as a joinder to appeal to quash appeal, filed by Barbecue, and noting no response. This application is granted. According, the appeal is dismissed for failure to file a docketing statement. You have to love it, people. Now, okay. We'll go here. Let me go to the comments real fast before I read this. Okay, sorry. We have a right when there's a donation. Diamond clap back in reviews. Happy New Year to you and Noel. May the new year bring y'all nothing but blessings. Hey, Mama, you as well. Thank you so much for your contribution, and I hope you and your whole family has a happy new year. That I do. So what do you guys been thinking about this? Now we're gonna get to War Eagle here in a second. I'm gonna play you the phone call that I made. I'm walking now and listening. I love you, babe. I know you always got me. Let me do this. He is just trying to get his attention is all of 100%. What's up, Chai? I was just using one of your posts. You're one of my go-to on X, just so you know that, Chai. You're a cool ass moderator, one of my fave people on the YouTube streets. But just so you know, take this as a compliment. when I go and you know, on X, I'm always reposting your shit. You're a good source of information. You know what I'm saying? I told you a long time ago to start a YouTube channel. It's not for everybody. It's the truth, though. Did wifey send money? What is this? Damaged goods, white boy radio. $2? Is that what that is? Happy New Year. Hey, watch the road, lady, and get home. Let me know when you are. I love you. Okay. Anyway, I want to show you guys this phone call and get into War Eagle. This probably will be one of the last times we speak of War Eagle. She's a character. But before doing that, I think this is just a longer, yeah, that's all this is. What this is just a, it's just a little bit longer than what I just read. Failure to comply with the court orders will result in a directive for the trial court to hold a hearing and impose sanctions. This, what morons. The application for other injunctive relief or stay denied without these people, you just because you typed something up legally does not mean it's true. I've never seen people embarrass themselves like this intelligence agency has. And not only that, like their lawyers are just complete fucking idiots. I mean, let's just keep it real, people. I fell into the wormhole the other night of Bruce Castor. Type that guy's name in, Bruce Castor, in YouTube, and you will have a field day. All right, so when it comes to War Eagle, I'm going to drop this in the chat. So there's nothing to see here, but it's not really about what to see. I'll also have this in the description box and the pinned comment if whoever watches the replay. So all this is it's an online complaint form, okay? It's an online complaint form you can do right from the internet to the Attorney General in Texas. Now, you should know, but if you don't know, I'll give you a really fast recap. One of Not Bright Media's best friends is the War Eagle. And hey, man, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. This lady was nasty, disgusting. Very, very, just a gross person in general. I don't understand why these green team people are always calling people racist and nobody is calling this lady out for social media. Don't worry, white boy has you covered. Yes, I told the Attorney General office. Now, there's 2 phone calls. I can't play both. There's one that I'm not going to put on the internet. But just to recap how we're here, upon this information all over the Twitter streets, I informed my lovely subscribers about it. And War Eagle decides to go and make a post saying, white boy, you have now entered the find out stage. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about Buzzy and Clueless and Granny. And the problem is I have 2 lifetime protection orders on this sign that's supposed to be me. The problem I have with this is Hong, who is actually losing real court battles, has a protection order against multiple people. One happens to be a minor. Where's the same energy? So we're calling people racist, but we're posting racist stuff. I can't get jiggy with all these contradictions. But she made this post and she decided to threaten. And not only did she decide to threaten, and we'll get into this video next. Not only did she decide to threaten, but she maliciously, like a dunce, not correctly, very uneducated, and spitefully decides to report my channel. I made a post the other night. She's such a moron that you have 48 hours to edit out a privacy complaint. Anybody can be a Karen and report your video. YouTube, it's not that they don't care, but you have to know what you're talking about. Anybody who doesn't like me can just report this video. They're not going to take it down. It doesn't matter if you tell all your subscribers and you have 50,000 subscribers to report this. If I'm not breaking the rules, all those reports are meaningless. But she reported something. First off, this is how stupid this lady is. She wanted me to take 5 seconds out of my live. No. So anybody watching this live can, if you watch a video on YouTube and the creator has the option for you to remix that video or that live, you can take that creator's content and you can take 15 seconds of their content and do whatever you want with it. Give you a prime example. I made a remix when SF was on Court TV, and SF was like, the Sebastian Rogers case, there's this dumbass intelligence agency, and I took the segment and then I just laughed behind it. So technically I made Court TV content mine because Court TV forgets to take that remix option off when they upload. I take care of it. You can't just take my content and remix it. I don't like that, right? Because I don't like everybody, right? Creator-wise. Anyhow, there's a million examples like this I can give you, right? To cry about 5 seconds, it's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But you get 48 hours to edit the content out. 3 days had passed. I didn't edit anything. So YouTube's like, okay, 48 hours. And if you don't do something, we will. But because it's so dumb and it doesn't make any sense, and she doesn't understand the rules, that I didn't have to do anything. YouTube watched it and was like, he didn't do anything wrong. But she keeps reporting. It's not the first time she's done it. And then as you can see in that post, all these vague threats, right? I've already saw your behavior with the Sebastian Rogers case, and I'm just not really into it. So that's going to leave us to this phone call I made. Well, we made 2 phone calls today. However, I shall share with you this one. Give me a 1 in the chat if we got volume good on this guy. Where we at? Volume up on. Bam. righty, ladies and gents, as promised, we will be calling I'm calling the AG's office in Texas. What happened? On Sherry, aka War Eagle. So let's have a listen.
Please note that our office will have limited staff or will be closed Monday, December 22nd through Friday, January 2nd. If you have questions regarding the Public Information Act or the Open Meetings Act, you may leave a message and your call will be returned when our office reopens. Please be sure to leave your name, telephone number, and details concerning the nature of your question. If your call concerns a specific file, please include the name of the governmental body and any available identification numbers in your message. If your call concerns any other matter, please hang up and dial the Constituent Affairs Division at 512-463-2100. Thank you for calling the Office of the Attorney General. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished,
What's up, Oregon girl? Happy New Year.
more options.
Hello, how you doing? My name's Matt. I'm calling in reference to district clerk in Texas. Her name is Sherry Griffiths. Very disturbing online behavior in regards to a missing child, a national missing child case. And the people that she's associating with, convicted racist, fraudster. This person is known for ordering prostitutes to their neighbor's house and then calling the police on the neighbors. But this person, Sherry, the district clerk there in Texas, very racist behavior.
What's up, Kathy P. Happy?
Very tragedy panda-like online behavior and lots of threats. It's a lot of threats, and it's just who she associates with that makes it also frightening. There is a lot of behavior here. Don't mean to say any cuss words or anything, but she's always talking about pigeon shit and how she's pigeon shit and how people are going to.
I had to throw in a quick dig. I'm not going to call it a war eagle, but let's continue.
To find out. And you look at her teeth and you just can't take this old, plump, fat and freckly lady seriously, but she is making a lot of threats. And I just, pigeon shit and how people are going to find out. And you look at her teeth and you just can't take this
Attorney General.
Old, plump, fat and freckly lady seriously, but she is making a lot of threats, and I just don't understand how this is a district clerk. So I can send you links. I can send you plenty of screenshots and information to go with this. But and you can give me a call back. My name is Matt. Now we're going to be.
What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. So I'll upload that. I'll upload that after this live. Now that was somebody had a full voicemail. I left them my number. Other side of the AG's office was open. I got a lady, and boy, I recorded it too. And I'm contemplating about posting it, but I already know how this is going to go. Look, man, we all witnessed what this lady did in Sebastian Rogers' case, how she treated people, calling people pedophiles, doing this, just disgusting behavior. Somebody had to tell Ken Paxton's office there about the racism, about all the weird associates, about all the weird online behavior, the EBT, everything, all of it. All of it. So I told you guys I was going to call. Definitely got a hold of somebody. I may or may not post that video.
we'll have to see. I'll post this after this live so you can listen to it for yourself. You know how I do it, people. I always keep something in the clutch because I'm prepared for the pushback. But what I'm not prepared for are these fake and fraudulent reports. So you are completely brainless, pigeon shit. You are a piece of work. And you're not a smart person. You're definitely not a smart person. You can't figure out simple YouTube rules and with content. How in the fuck would you have any clue how to find a missing person? But it's all good. Not a problem. You had a lot of things to say about me on Twitter. A lot of things to say. You couldn't wait to tell people that I got arrested for drugs. You fucking moron. I only made 50 videos about that myself, 5 years before you did. But but you love to do it. You were enjoying spreading all my information around the Twitter streets. You were enjoying it. And good for you, because I got plenty of enjoyment doing it like that. But the phone calls I do tend to enjoy. And so I will be posting that. We'll have to see what Pigeon Shit does. But hopefully, Pigeon Shit, you just go away. Hopefully, you just shut up. And hopefully, you just, stay off the internet. But I'm here to, I'm at the safety patrol. No running. Are you running in the hall? So we'll have to monitor your behavior. So it's just what it is. But yeah, people, I'll post it. I think this is a lovely day for the entire green team. That's why they're clowns on the thumbnail. So I posted in the chat that long link. If you want to snag it, copy and pasty. That's an online complaint form for your writing pleasure that you can submit yourself. You can do it anonymous, use your name. But if you also witnessed this lady who's, looks like she's pushing 70 with chiclet teeth, and half in love with Nick the Hat, just all the things she did to Chris and Katie, everything. I don't want to sound like a broken record. You can submit a tip, if you will, a tipsy. It's like Not Bright Media's tip line, only this one's real. It'll go right to the Texas Attorney General. And I think, as a district clerk, people should know about some of these things. So I dropped that link. It'll be in the replay as well. I'll put it in the pinned comment probably. And you can be anonymous. So you can't expect much from these birds. Gotta love it though. Kathy P, how are you? What do you guys got planned for this New Year's? I wanted to come on and tell y'all that, and then my comments froze up on me, guys. I'm sorry. I was like, why? No one's commenting. This is weird. Happy New Year's to you too. I think I'm gonna hey boss, happy 2026 to all. I hope everyone has their best year yet. Thank you all for being here. Ain't that the truth? What's up? Written in the stars. Happy New Year, mama. She took an oath to be ethical. That went out the window. Ain't that the truth? White boy, you and good to see you, my doll, my love. You and your beautiful missus. I hope 2020 is an amazing year. Yes, so I wasn't joking about the community post the other day. I've talked to Noel thoroughly about this. We're gonna go see talk to a shaman, and we're gonna take some ayahuasca. If you don't know what ayahuasca is, it is a massive hallucinogenic fucking mushroom. Okay, people that believe in Mother Gaia, God, Mother, like Earth. I don't know what it. I don't know what it is, people. Okay. It's not so much that I, am going, that I want to go get high. I don't even like mushrooms. It gets you too high. But I've been watching a lot of celebrities talk about their ayahuasca experiences. And I also know somebody at work that's done it. And it's crazy. Almost everybody that I listen to, if you're on some sort of pharmaceutical drug, people go there taking Xanax every day, for example. They take that ayahuasca, that's it. Totally off pharmaceuticals, like no detox, nothing. But it's supposed to be like an ego killer. It'll wipe any pharmaceutical away. And it's just supposed to be, there's a lot of, I've done a lot of research on it. So if you don't know, it'd be hard for me to tell you or convince you that. I don't know. I'm also going to live stream it. Now, fair warning and trigger warning. Also, everybody that I've listened to talk about their experience do something called purge. And that either comes in the form of throwing up or shitting everywhere. So it's probably coming out of both my holes with my luck. But I'm going to record it because, well, I'll tell you this little piece here. But my buddy at work told me that before I'm like, dude, what if you have a bad trip? He's like, well, it could happen. He said, before you drink the mud, the shaman and his people tell you, if you see the tree, you can talk to the tree. If you see the elves, they're friendly. You can approach the elves. But if you see the owl, do not look at the owl. Walk away. Don't look at it. Don't walk near it. And there's some statues that follow the owl around. They may walk near you. Just walk away. That's some freaky shit. He was telling me all this stuff. He said there's a big ass tree. It's a huge tree. And he said it was like 700 feet tall. And it went woo, down to him, like to his face. So he could feel the leaves. And the tree was talking to him. And he walked out of there not shooting heroin anymore. People. It's supposed to be good for like relationships. It's supposed to be, there's a lot of stuff, man. And so we're going to do that. I hope I don't have a bad one. I would like to do some more on the scene stuff. I really fucked up. Yeah, she really is an elected official. I really fucked up some of the stuff I've done in the past. Like when we went to the Chomo, the town in Florida, the village in Florida that has all those horrendous sex offenders. I blew that live. Like I didn't title it right. I didn't put a thumbnail on it right. And I was just thinking about, like, I've done a lot of stuff in the past that I didn't capitalize on. So I don't know. There's a couple things I do want to do, get more involved in the community. I love sitting behind the keyboard and chopping it up with you guys, roasting these people. But I also love going out there and, asking questions. Hey, man, when we went to Naples and they had those human traffickers under investigation by the FBI. That was fun. Well, if you look at my TikTok, those clips have like 10,000 views on it because I found it very awkward that there's some guy wants to fight me for asking questions about kids. And, just stuff like that. Look at what happened this week. That kid, Nick, he broke the internet. He had the most viewed video on X all year going to Minnesota, and he uncovered the fraud. I think that shit is cool. I think how you can be an independent journalist, not even really knowing what you're doing, just having a camera and just having asking questions. You can really expose stuff, man. And that's what I want to do. We'll have to see. You guys, 132 likes with 350 in the chat. I didn't think too much people were going to be in this one because it is New Year's Eve. But yeah, she did think it would be ethical. She's a piece of shit. And I'm going to drop this one more time. Other than Not Bright Media getting destroyed in court, and then relentlessly posting the stupid shit about how you're not allowed to talk about it. It's comical. War Eagle, she will watch this. She's going to get mad. I probably ruined her 2025, what's left of it. I don't care. She'll probably do a fraudulent report, and then I'll probably post the video, the audio call that I kind of told myself I shouldn't, because even that one's pushing the envelope for me. So let's just see if I'm starting to be one of these fucking psychics or not. Let's see if I can just call all that. But yeah, man, I don't know really what else. What's everybody doing for tonight? I ain't going nowhere. I have gotten into too much trouble on New Year's Eve too many years. It's a bad night for me. What's up, Weeping Waters? Isn't Griffiths in violation of jurisdiction for, what was the rest of that? For getting involved in cases in Tennessee or any other states? So here's what's going on. I didn't call her. You're probably right. Weeping, you do really good research, by the way, too. When you email me one-on-one, I try to respond. Not so much in a timely manner, but I try to respond. I don't respond so much if I'm CC'd with 8 people, because I don't, I just don't know about some of those people. But you do good research. I called today, and I didn't call the district clerk, but I called the Texas Attorney General. And here is the online report button if you want it. Complaint. But just drop it in chat. That courthouse and that building is closed, all except for the child support department, and a few options on the main switchboard. The majority of the building is closed. I didn't call her district yet. I would like to know I don't want to say it. I can't believe this lady was on here acting a fool. She has no clue. She has no clue. Oh, you guys know who else is really mad? The garbage lady is really mad with me. I don't care. Because everybody knows she's a carpet muncher. Everybody knows she drives a garbage truck. And I just might start making videos of me calling people's jobs and shit. We'll do like a playlist. But it's like, I don't understand it. Like, the garbage lady and pigeon shit, what part of this is over with are you not getting through your heads? Because you're not garbage lady anymore, and you're not War Eagle anymore. You're Sherry. And everybody, we can just have a look-see and make phone calls for our viewing pleasure. And this is not like a whodunit. So I don't know why you're mad. You used to be mad at me and used to be spiteful and used to kind of get on my skin at some things, but now it's like, oh, game on. Game on. So you guys should really like check yourselves. But yeah, the garbage lady is fire hot with me right now, I shall tell you. Fire hot. But you know, it's crazy. What's up, Vibe Raider, the streaming demon? That's so hard to say, even not even fast. I need to get back into my channel. Yeah. Yeah, Written Stars, you should. At home, safe and sound. Absolutely. I don't feel bad for her. She's hateful. Yeah, me either. I don't feel bad for anybody I discuss. Anybody. And with that said, I think I'm going to bury the hatchet this week, maybe even tomorrow, with all Mr. Don Wells. Even though I don't like all that took place, I look, I'd be lying if I wasn't hurt about the way it all went down. I was never but good to those people. And I was just asking questions, and it was questions that I was asking with Don. We both were asking the same questions to each other. Do you think he was happy that Candace was over there at sleeping in? I mean, and I did get we did order the autopsy report, and I am going to review it. But I'm gonna bury the hatchet, because there needs to be some line of like truth to them. You know, I was thinking about this, like there's been a lot that has gone on with, you know, even the last thing with TBI and stuff. And I don't know anybody who has a direct line of contact with them that's not like a shithead or a big liar. There has to be somebody being able to correspond and give the people both sides. You know, so if that's the only reason it is, then it is. Not saying that it'll happen or nothing, but I was just thinking about it. I wonder what Chris Proudfoot's going to do with this information. I told you guys, I showed you guys. Thank you, Vibe Raider, the streaming demon. Become a member. I did say it fast. I appreciate that. Welcome. Oh, shit. You just reminded me. Let me do something. All my members, and most of my mods. I have to my members. I stayed up all damn night last night. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to well, I have to post it in members only. So I finally made a Discord. Finally. It's almost done. I have a link for the members. Here's what I did. I made it. And I'll be active in it. This is going to be one platform that I'm not running. I made this thing like y'all run it. Like I made it like y'all run it. I mean, to the point where like it's literally, if you're a member, you can run that whole channel. So Yeah, that's just how we're gonna do it. I may have to, now that I think about it, I may have to adjust a couple things because um I need to have a couple mods I can trust in there really running the channel. But moderators or members have like access to. I'm on so many social media platforms. I don't need another one, and it's just something that I'm putting time in to make it look good, and I'm doing it all right. But it's gonna be It's gonna be up to my members and mods. They're just gonna run that thing. All right, and that's just what it is. I finally did make one though. Staying home, we got to. So, so, all right. So, yeah, they always found her. She died out of nowhere, and I didn't get a. We just heard that no health problems, nothing. She just died. And then it was inconclusive or something like that. It was all very strange. So I ordered it. I've never ordered an autopsy before. You could FOIA something, whatever. This thing it's taken a long time. And for some odd reason, like most stuff like that, if you order it, you can get like a PDF file, or you can be a download, something you can download, a JNG or PNG file. It didn't have any of those options, so I have to wait for this thing to come old school in the mail, and then I'll show the receipts. We'll review it. We'll get clarity. We'll get answers. We'll get truth. But we have to just wait for it. I almost didn't want to say anything. I did say that I ordered it back then, but I never knew it would take half this long. Yeah, man, stay in, man. That's the best thing you can do. What I do on 4th of July and New Year's Eve is I go right up, I put the ladder out back, climb right on that roof, and I can see all the fireworks in Cape Coral. It's badass. You know what I mean? It's the best thing going on. For Texas court clerks, social media etiquette demands strict. Oh, you went over there and had a read, did you? Avoiding comments on cases, politics, or anything that questions fairness. Oh, I know that you clicked that link I just dropped that I'm going to do right now. I know that you did, because there's a whole big section, and it's worded exactly how you just worded that. Good for you. Glad to see people do their own research. But what SS is saying right now, SS Suites is saying, is completely true, people. There literally is a section about social media and behavior with social media. Not only does it say that, but when I had a phone call today, we had a nice conversation about that. And boy, did I got informed about a lot. Yes, sirree, Bob. What are we ideas on the next parody? Come on, y'all. Teleprompter, what is this? Display your notes as a scrolling overlay on screen, only visible to you. Come on. Is this real? Oh, it's kind of weird. Let me change some of this stuff around real fast. What we got here? See what we got going on here.
Yo, it's white boy love radio, got the mic in my grip, dropping truth bombs while these cyber clowns trip. Parodies in the mix, man, we ain't just a show.
I know that.
Down the tragedy
Picking the
pills,
stars.
letting them know, laughs and facts.
I wouldn't mind you. I wouldn't mind you. I wouldn't mind you holding it down. I'd like to give. I know there's a couple of you. There's a couple of people that I would like to. That I would like to give full access to that Discord. White boy, I think you should do a parody of Nick. Nick is very easy to do. He doesn't take much to get ready. I just got to get my a good bite on my upper lip. That's it, to poke them bad boys out. Nick is he's a goofball. I wonder how many of my parodies he has seen. I always wonder that. Like sometimes I make them really good. Sometimes I make myself laugh, and I wonder, like, as I'm watching it back, I'm like, oh man, my subs are gonna love this shit. But then I wonder, like, because I know how YouTube goes, right? Like if somebody made a video about me or something, one of my mods or one of my subs would be like, man, look, they're over there talking shit. They'd send me the link, right? And I may or may not have a look-see, right? So how many times has that happened to people? And I got a fucking wig on or who knows what. Noelle makes these fucking videos, the making of a parody. She puts them on her channel. And if you ever watch them, you get a full insight of how that goes. Because like the other day I did one on Ziggy. And I had the wig on. I had this tiny ass size 1 shirt on. And I'm outside. I'm like, Noelle, come on. The neighbors are going to see me. Like, I don't want to get caught with a wig on. You know what I mean? And you get to get all that background stuff. I have, I don't think I've got caught yet. They had to have seen me a couple times. That they don't belong to me in public. Yes. Don't know. I think you came in late. I played a audio of me calling and giving them a piece of my mind about her behavior. It was one of 2 phone calls we made today. But you need a monkey. For Nick? Yeah, I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you, Mama. I know, Chai. I'll get it to you as well. And if you're a moderator or if you're a member, this is a perk for the members. So I'll post it in the community wall in members. And if you are a mod, I will get it to you. I will send you the link. I need some mods in there because we gotta have some control. There's gonna be some shenanigans in that Discord. I'll tell you what. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get ready. I gotta get. Oh, Justin. I've done a lot of parodies on Justin. A lot. I know he's watched them. I know he doesn't like me. How about I called him once? How about somebody, say who? Somebody gave me his number, right? And I'm like, yeah, right. So I hit him with the old Star 67 piece too. It was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock one time. I hit him. Hello. It was absolutely justice for nobody. So I didn't fuck with him or nothing like that. I just hung up. I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, this is his real number. So I didn't fuck with him. But what I did do is he went live, of course, with the Summer World stuff, blew his phone up. He was like, and then what happened with Kent? I was aggravating the fuck out of him. Probably called allegedly, hypothetically, and for education and entertainment purposes, allegedly, like maybe 700 times during that live, and it was comical. It was fun. I can't believe somebody gave me that. Like, what do you think I was going to do with it? But yeah, he's probably changed it. He is you know what? Since you said Justin, and before I get off here, let me show you this. Somebody brought up a rather good point. Let me see if I can find it really fast. Yeah, I know exactly where it's at, actually. Hold on one second. I want you guys' opinion on this. This guy, right? Damn it. It's gotta be. Here it is. It should be right here. Should be right here. Hold on one second. I'll bring you over there with me now. Okay, so Beautiful Sunflower posted it, and we got where is this thing at? Here it is. Bam. Got it. Perfect. Look at this weirdo. So the post says, Justin, what is even happening? Your makeup is applied horribly. Your 50 filters is terrible. Now, it's like a little bit too much, right? It's weird. This guy is just a weirdo altogether. He really is. Came from Molly Golightly, but look how like weird this is. He's just this guy is just a scumbag. Really, I really can't fuck with that dude, man. Really can't. Well, yeah, that's your justice for nobody. I'll second that motion. But you guys want me to parody Nick that bad, huh? I'll work on Nick. I actually have I'll tell you what I'll probably do next. I'm probably gonna do I'm gonna do a War Eagle, Nick and Hong. The thumbnail to this live will be next. Yeah, I can see that. He's just he's a strange person. I don't know. I don't. I'm not going to say that about him. It's my opinion, and I shouldn't say that about him. I just don't I don't trust that dude. He's got like these little boobs. Remember when he was out front of Quentin Simon's house with his little A cups? His little A cups were hopping around. Like, dude, what? You got a fucking tank top on? Put those tits away. Get out of here, dude. Stop it right now. And he was running around with his red face. It's just out of control. His tater hole is probably turned in backwards. Dude's probably been pounding that thing for years. It's blown out like a 67 Chevy, 150,000 miles on it. Could you imagine? It's just bad. I mean, it probably stinks like poo-poo. It's just worn out. He needs to get like surgery done. You know, it's just nobody wants to see this blue waffle that this guy has. It's. I mean, we have to like. This guy's gonna have to do something better for 26. You know what I mean? Like when I saw on his live once, his partner or whatever was asking him if he painted the wall white, and Justin was like, "No, I just farted." Like, dude, what the fuck? You sick bastard. It's just out of control, people. But you know, that's neither here nor there. And it's pretty disgusting. let when that one sinks in. All right. I'm jumping off, man. I do gotta pick up Noel. I thought there'd be way more people in here, but it is what it is. Look out. Next video, probably no. Next video will be the upload of that phone call. Then there's a parody. I don't know. I'm all open. Leave me for suggestion box below. Make sure you grab the link for the online complaint if you feel that you need to do that. And smash like on the video. I wish everybody in here and on Facebook and on Twitch, X, BitChute, Rumble, Kick, a happy 2026. We'll see what happens. The world's getting crazy. Y'all just stay inside, man, and stay safe. You know, I'm glad I found the internet, man. I wish I would have found this internet many years ago. I wish I would have found how to just come over here and chop it up with you guys. I wish I would have found built the community. I wish I could have. I may have not gotten in so much trouble. I don't know. And also, unfortunately, I'm going to have to expose one of my friends, a personal friend that I've known for years. It's going to be a hard live to do. This is something I never wanted to do. But I wouldn't be real if we're not calling it out. And, you know, there's child abuse and there's a lot of stuff going on, people. There's a lot of stuff going on. You can't pick and choose with kids. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So I will figure out amongst myself how to do that. But I'm going to do it. And it is what it is. So 2026, we're going to blow in the right way. Y'all be safe, man. Thank you for everybody who stopped by. A couple people that stopped in here just to donate. You guys are cool. I appreciate you. Stay safe, man, out there. And we'll chop it up real soon. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like. Subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips. And in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.